And welcome back, everybody. It is time to do another video here on the What's the Story channel. We're just knocking these out one after the other today. These side quest chains are going really, really fast. For those of you that may not have seen one of my videos before, these are all genuine reaction videos from me for all of the quests that we come across here in the World of Warcraft, and hence the name of the channel, we talk about the story. You know, I try and put in my my analysis of what I see in terms of the characters and what I think is about to happen, and what everything that happens is going to mean later on in terms of the story on the whole. You know, it's just coming along, going. It's fun to have you come along with me on these adventures. For those of you that are, toughing it out and watching these videos with me, I certainly do appreciate it for sure. All right, but we are going to continue on with our side quest chains. Almost done finishing the side quests here in Eversong Woods before we move on to maybe Zulaman. I know there's a couple of different things are there. Oh, and there's another one right there called Calling in the Cavalry. That's I guess there is another regular quest line that's up there. That's not main quest line. I thought it was all main quest lines that were left there. Apparently there's one more to go. All right, so we are down in Windrunner Village, fairly close to where the other dungeon is that we skipped past doing the first time around. And I'm pretty sure we may have access to another one now. What are the no, just Windrunner Spire and Murder Row are the only two that are available right now. I guess maybe the next one will be available when we hit 85 or 86, maybe. Question mark above my head. All right, but let's go ahead and get to it. We passed up these guys the last time we went through Windrunner Village, when we were here near the tail end, I believe, of our main quest line, when we went through this area the first time around. Let's see the dismal area that is Windrunner Village, that has been ransacked and kind of dilapidated in its and has lost a bit of its glory over the years.
With perseverance.
We have a character here by the name of Talandra Dawnsprite. She says, an adventurer, just the sort of face I wanted to see in these troubled times. I fear my apothecary is closed for the day, though perhaps if you are looking for gainful employ, there are a few trifles that I could use some help with. Aren't there always? Okay. She has two quests for us. Quest number 1 is Grave Blossom Gardening.
What needs bringing here?
And she says, my colleague Amalthea has taken ill. She requires a specialized poultice of sorts in order to ease her symptoms. I would forage for the plants myself, but the local fauna have grown so testy as of late. While you are out and about, could you gather some grave blossoms for me? I'd happily make it worth your while. I get some gold for our trouble, sure. And we're going to gather 8 pristine grave blossoms for Talandra Dawnsprite. All right, so we're going to go pick some grave blossoms. She can't go get them herself because the nasty the nasty animals out there keep attacking, so we got to take them out, basically. And quest number 2 from Talandra is a venomous vocation. And this time, she says, my poultice requires venom samples from the local giant bat populations. Please retrieve some of those as well. 6 common vials worth should do. Don't give me that look. They're bats. They're at mad light plant. There are mad light plant things to the east, and a storm of voidwalkers swirling above our heads. Don't you dare give me guff about how the dangers of big fluffy bats. Now, Shu, my colleague, is depending on your prompt and efficient aid. Yeah, there's a whole lot of more nasty things around here. We should be okay. We should be okay with taking out a few bats, for sure.
Sun chase your shadow.
Do hurry back. Even forest riders don't like being kept waiting when they're indisposed. Yes, I'm sure. So here's one. one thing of Grave Blossom right there. There's another thing right there. I'll try and knock this stuff out, so I'm not fighting for it later, and we gotta end up having to kill more of these damn bats. But there really aren't too many of them around here. Let's see if I can... Okay, I'll get this one. Let me see if I can round up a couple of them so I can kill several of them all at once. Let's pull you. And we will pull you. And we'll pull you. We'll get 3 of you at once. Oh, that's it. Ah, come on. There we go. Come on, guys. Here we go. Here we go. We got him. Oh, man. We only got 1 venom that time. For crying out loud. All right. Well, it's not 1 venom per bats. We're gonna have to use. We're gonna have to kill several of these suckers along the way. Then. All right. That's number 6 and number 7. Yeah. Boom. There we go. Alright, that does it for all of that stuff. Now, let's see about getting these bats. Pull you, pull you. Alright, we'll try to just get a couple of these. A couple of them at once here. Alright. Twilight's Blade Spy. Eh? Oh, okay, I remember that whole thing. We did this. We did that quest. They show up after we turn the golems on. All right, where are my bats? Where are my bats at? Got him. There we go. Ah, I need one more. One more vial. Almost there. Okay, hopefully one more bet will do it. Boom, that did it. Fantastic. Alright. I see an ore vein. Gotta get my ore. Gotta get my ore. And there's a lynx right here. We'll go ahead and kill you real quick. Just take a moment. Just take a moment right here. Alright. There we go. And let's turn it in right here. All right. Boom. Alright, here we go.
Anu Belore Darana.
Alright, so for the Grave
Belore
Blossoms,
Gryffindori.
come now, while we stand here and chat about the weather, my associate continues to suffer under the travails of her malady. Get on with it. It's gloomy, by the way, the weather, as usual.
Baladash Malanori.
Alright, there you have it. 8 flowers. Simple enough, no? Now I need a few more things. What? I didn't mention that there would be a shopping list? Oh, bother. Well, nothing to it but to do it now, You don't seem the type to leave things half-handled. Yeah, of course you're gonna send me to get more crap for you now, of course. Alright, and for venomous vocations, strictly speaking, a stronger venom would have a more ample effect, but we're living in strenuous times. This void hoopla has my usual supply lines at Sunsail completely occupied. We'll have to make do with Mornbat venom. Now go. And we have it.
We endure.
There we are. See, I knew I could rely on you. We've only a few steps left to manage.
We shall
Right.
not falter.
And the next quest from Talandra is Suspicious Sundries. And this time she says, forgive me for my failure to provide specifics, Traveler. The Mornbat Venom and the Grave Blossoms were only the first of the reagents I require for my associate's medication. Luckily, the final few things I require can all be obtained at Golden Mist Village to the north. Be a dear and fetch these last few things for me, won't you? With these, my toil will be nearly complete. Alright, so we're going to fetch a vial of Quicksilver, a flask of Dragon's Blood, and a bottle of Magister's Reserve from the vendors at Golden Mist Village. Alright, so we're literally going shopping for her. Alright.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Alright. Amalthea is convalescing at Windrunner Spire. I'll travel there to prepare the treatment. Be a dear and bring me the rest of the reagents once you have them. Yeah. I'm getting them for you. Hold your horses. There we go. And we fly into Golden Mist Village right here. Oh, no, hold on. Do we have a possible... Oh, come on. There we go. Do we got a pet? One more pet that we stand... Oh, I can get my 3rd Vibrant Manaling. Here we go. Just take me a moment to do this real quick. Boom. I got my maximum 3 of the Manalings. Fantastic. Alright, so, and there's Sorrel Stride. And we buy the vial of Quicksilver from him. Oh, and that's all it is. He only has the one item. It's just cost us 9 gold, so that's that. Take care not to open it in an enclosed space. Those fumes will wake the dead.
May my goods serve you well.
Okay, and now we get the flask of Dragon's Blood from Nera Fade Branch.
My goods are one of a kind.
Okay, and that one just cost us 5 gold. Careful, that stuff is rare and quite flammable. It does burn a rather pleasant color, though.
Treat my wares with care.
Alright, and the bottle of the Magister's Reserve. How much more? Now what? Watch. The bottle of wine is going to cost like 1,000 gold, probably. Something ridiculous like that. Well, or maybe not. We'll find out.
My goods are one of a kind.
I would like to see your ware. 12 gold. Okay. I thought it was going to be something like stupid, ridiculous, expensive. Alright, but we're all good. Alright.
Treat my wares with care.
Alright, and we turned in the quest with him, apparently. Why do I smell grave soil on you? Well, because I was picking grave blossoms, that's why.
My goods are one of a kind.
That's an interesting bag of goods you're carrying there, friend. I don't suppose you're shopping on behalf of the apothecary in Windrunner Village. You may wish to reconsider this course if you value your well-being. Oh, really? So our apothecary is not really an apothecary? She's not all she seems to be?
Return when you need more.
Alright, we'll find out. Oh, yep, he's telling us right now. This is a guy by the name of Limian Bountcast, the provider of fine vintages. Alright, so... yes, House Call is the name of the quest, and he says, that woman, that apothecary, has snared you into one of her schemes. Be careful around her, warrior. Rumors travel like wildfire in Eversong. While I would never disparage a fellow artisan of Eversong without cause, I have heard enough rumors to know that your apothecary deals in more than simple herbs. Take your wine and your reagents, I suppose, but before you pass them off to your patroness, I recommend doing some digging, lest you find yourself wrapped up in something you'll come to regret. So we're going to investigate Taladra's home in Windrunner Village. All right, well, thank you for the heads up, my good sir. We'll find out exactly
May my goods serve you
what
well.
she's all about. All right, you say, who makes a home in a haunted village? Some free advice, friend. Don't get involved with Talandra Dawnsprite. All right, well, let's see what she's all about first. And I thought I saw ore. No, I was wrong. No ore. Thought that was ore. Alright, and here we land in Windrunner Village, and we're going to look into it. We're going to check her home, because she's out and about right now, so let's see what we got here. So here's our first clue. It is a stained tool rack. The rack before you appears well-loved and bears a number of peculiar and seemingly unrelated devices. Gardening tools mingle with what appears to be surgical implements. They are all relatively clean, but they show signs of frequent use and wear. Something is watching you. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, there was a bomb. There was a mana bomb there. Okay. Alright, and the second clue. Where's the second clue? Oh, that's our second clue right there. It is this suspicious urn. The exact nature of this urn's context defies you, but it smells foul and radiates a strange, anxious sort of feeling. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Something's watching you here. Oh, haunted Farstrider blades. Okay. Okay, and we beat the Haunted Blades. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. I got a text coming in from something here. Give me one moment. Okay. Alright, and our third clue is this well-loved tome right here. And it says final clue here. Alright, so this tome contains a series of letters pressed in between pages of ritual study whose runes make your skin crawl. The newest looking of the letters appears to be written in fresh ink, and Amalthea. Okay, and this is the person who we're getting herbs for, supposedly. Oh, hold on a second. And knock that out right there. There we go. Okay, Amalthea, your birthday fast approaches, though I admit the days have grown somewhat trying as of late. Things are not the same as they once were. They are unlikely to ever be the same again. Nevertheless, my studies have continued. The tools of our enemies may grant you some measure of peace after all. Perhaps if I am able to perform this ritual to my expectations, I will be able to give you the gift you so rightly deserve. Remember the sun will, Talandra. Let me read that again. Your birthday fast approaches, though I admit the days have grown somewhat trying as of late. Things are not as they once were. They are unlikely to be the same again. And my studies have continued. Tools of our enemies may grant you some measure of peace after all. Okay, so is Amalthea a... Okay, here's my guess. Amalthea is her deceased sister or daughter, I'm guessing. Who was killed during the Burning Legion invasion, perhaps, because they say remember the sun. She says remember the sun well. So I got a feeling that's the case. All right, so something is watching you. Something else appears. Traitor, trespasser, be gone from this place! And it's a shrieking. It's just called a shrieking haunt. It's a banshee, basically. All right, I'm gonna get that. Okay. Alright. Your findings leave little to the imagination. Whatever official enterprises Talandra purports to pursue, her personal effects betray a more sinister profession. Yeah, we're about to find out what that is. Ooh, we get a house piece for our trouble here. Alright, and this very well could be it, I think. Alright, so the next and most likely final quest for this chain is Flowers for Amalthea. The final pages of the tome detail the meeting place. Whatever Talandra Dawnsprite intends to do, she means to do it amidst the ghosts of Windrunner Spire. The time for Talandra's ritual grows nigh. Alright, so confront Talandra Dawnsprite at Windrunner Spire. Alright, let's see Let's see what this is all about. Oh, no, we'll just fly. We'll just fly over there. And, yep, it's a ghost. Amalthea, yes, Amalthea is a ghost. Kura unable to interact with the world of the material. Alright. So, but a ghost how? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Ah, there you are. You, oh dear. Who is this Talandra? Another one of your projects? Before you heroically strike me down, would you believe me if I said I could explain? Okay, explain.
With perseverance,
Alright.
strength.
The bespectacled woman watches your weapon warily. Before you decide to get all overzealous adventurer on me, allow me a moment to explain. I am a necromancer, yes. I omitted key details of my plans for our shopping list in order to make it more likely that you would lend me your aid. But I promise you my intentions are not nefarious. The banshee you see before you was once a forest rider, a hero of Quel'Thalas, and now she is in pain. Please allow me to finish this ritual. You may arrest me or strike me down or do whatever it is that you do once I am done. Are we agreed? Very well. Let's see what you do. Oh, and he says, very well. Anoint the candles with the dragon's blood you picked up. Okay. Is this wise, Talandra? It's either let the brave hero help or get cut down like a 2-bit knockoff cultist. Alright, there's our dragon's blood and the candles. Good, now use the quicksilver to draw the ritual circle. Alright, and we are drawing the circle right now. Alright, now for the tricky parts. Anas and Arcana. It is done, but did it? It did. I am whole again. If only for a moment I can feel the wind from the sea.
What would you ask
Alright.
of death?
Ah, the adventurer speaks to the lowly banshee. No wonder Talandra took a liking to you. Alright, well, let's find out what happened. What happened to you? What happened to me? I should have thought it obvious. I died. Countless forest riders fell in the war against the traitor prince. Yeah, the war against Quel'Thalas. More fell in the ensuing years, defending what was left of our home from the remnants of the scourge. Some of us were granted the mercy of death, and some of us were not so lucky. Talandra was a magister once, but she has since dedicated herself to learning more profane arts as a means of easing the suffering for those of us who were So Talandra actually has taken up necromancy to ease the pain of those that fell in battle against the war against Quel'Thalas. All right, so a little on the shady side, but still her intentions are good. The intentions were good, and at least a little bit
Dark
noble.
Lady watch over you.
All right. So, goodness, that was nearly quite the misunderstanding. I am glad you stayed your weapons long enough to hear me out. The Scourge took much from the Sindori. For some, like Amalthea, it took everything and more. Needless to say, my studies don't get me invited to many parties, but they allow me from time to time to ease Amalthea's torment. To that end, I would bear any indignity. Alright, well there you go. And this should complete it, and it does. It's flowers for Amalthea. Alright. Thank you, traveler. For a scarce few hours, I am able to feel once more. Not to be brusque, but I ask you leave us now. We've a good deal of talking to do, and a rare bottle of wine to share before the spell wears off. So she gets to feel the real world before she drifts away and dissipates into nothingness and probably vanishes into the Shadowlands once and for all. Alright, well, that does it, guys. So, a bit of a sad story for a lost forest rider that fell many years ago. But the good necromancer is giving her one last taste of life and freedom again before she vanishes once and for all. So, it's a nice thing to do for all those fallen soldiers in the war. So, I kind of like that. I dig that story. I can appreciate that one. So well done, Blizzard. Well done on that one. That will do it for this quest chain, and that will do it for this video. Like and subscribe, my friends. I want to get this channel growing a little bit more. Hit that notification bell, because we want more people talking about these videos, talking about the story, talking about the script, talking about the characters. If you saw anything you liked or you want to comment on, leave something in the comments section. If you saw something that I missed and you want to mention it to me and we have a discussion about it, we'll do that as well. So that will do it for this video, and when we come back on the next one, we have the Windrunner Spire. Maybe, oh, well, maybe this, I don't know if this is just, I don't know if this is just the quest that leads to the, leads to the dungeon itself, or we actually have another quest line for it. So we'll find out soon enough on the next video, and we'll have that up for you shortly. Thanks again, guys. Ta-ta for now.